If all of us agree on the contents, then we will try to get a big board, 8 feet by 10 feet, whatever it is, with all of you to sign it. And tomorrow the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is going to come here in the afternoon. I think it would create the necessary impact and awareness if we can have 300, 400 people, all distinguished people from the country sign this. I'll just read it out.
Declaration for the sake of the Chief Minister. This is a commitment from all of us or a few of us that we will form a group, we will work on understanding what is the requirement, whether it's standards or others, and then we will work by taking this to the Union Ministry, to the IT as well as the health ministries, and see that a necessary facilitating framework is created in the country for us to be able to put this information across and not create silos of information. We do not want to be in the stage where we have to spend millions and trillions of rupees to correct the problems which have been created because we didn't create standards today. So that's what this is really about. It needs everybody's involvement. I know that many of the audience have spoken saying we're interested in participating. So this is more a participatory session. Dr. Ganapathy. After Dr. Ganapathy reads this out, the mic is here for any of you to comment, add on, etc. Go ahead.
Can we have 1 or 2 mics, please, to save time? Just give it on the floor. Sorry, can you remove that thing from there? Okay, whatever it is. The we, the various stakeholders representing. Yeah, would you like to come down, Ananthapadmanabhan?
Let's give it a big hand.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We, the various stakeholders representing the entire health ecosystem, consisting of clinicians, patients, I think there are many of us who are patients here, so that's why I put patients, healthcare workers, administrators, scientists, entrepreneurs, IT specialists, manufacturers of peripheral medical devices, and mobile network operators, convinced of the necessity for deploying digital healthcare solutions, do hereby undertake to do our utmost to ensure that e-health becomes an integral part of the healthcare delivery system in the next 5 years. The following subcommittees are being formed to enable the concepts to be translated to implementable solutions. This is just on the spur of the moment we have put. Please feel free to modify, change this completely. Electronic medical records interoperability standards, creating awareness, evangelization of the use of digital health, education, including e-health in the health curriculum. I've deliberately put health, not medical curriculum, health curriculum, and maybe IT curriculum, making data standards for health information transfer mandatory, propagate telehealth, inclusive of mHealth, e-enabled peripheral medical devices to be designed, developed, and implemented to connect the patient to healthcare in real time, including the patient in a comprehensive health awareness cycle and keeping them constantly connected to the clinicians and caregiver. I would like to pass the mic around to get the opinion of the House. Can somebody note down this, please? I think you're noting it down.
2 applications. What I feel that I must appreciate the initiative taken by the Apollo Group to develop such a kind of document, which is very essential because together, today we have learned this word together so many times. Together we can make a change. As we know that we have really much back in the time in terms of the disparity in technology and application mismatch. So unless we jointly work together, we really cannot make a change in the country. 2005, when ISRO organized the telemedicine conference, that time we energized and involved the government to develop a task force. Now with 2012, with Apollo's initiative and with the initiative of all of us, we can really move the government to at least move forward where things have stuck since 2005, 2006, at least creating such a kind of document. There is a need of creating document. The second point I want to highlight, in addition to the stakeholders that are involved, why not add citizen? After that, in this document, if you can add that developing political consciousness, that's very important. Nothing moves in this country without a political commitment. So what I feel, if e-health has not developed in this country, it is because of the lack of political commitment. Today, if it is discussed in the parliament, tomorrow you will find it comes out as a decision of the government. So we have to work out, use all your resources, whatever your goodwill you have, even if it starts with the state government, why not? So political commitment, I think, is required at this point of time. I request Sangeeta and her group to consider how we can take it through that route. We have tried in the other routes, we have failed. And I cannot say failure, but we are lagging behind. So can we take that political route somehow? How it will go, if people can work out. The next point that I want to say, that one of the stakeholders that we should involve is, or a point have to made. There are 2 or 3 agencies that need to be involved in this revolution, digital health revolution. Besides the technological ministries, there's the telecommunication, science technology, ISRO, and I'm coming to next. Besides technological ministries, the health ministry, which is the user ministry, because in government business, the budget is decided as per the user ministry's commitment. So. Yeah, so even if you take the health ministry, see what is happening in health ministry. I think you must be knowing what is happening in health ministry. So we have to, because see, everything is in silo. You have all realized everything is silo. So how we should bring in a cohesion, that needs to be also put in this document. Some couple of points.
When we are using IT in hospitals, we have the software costs, and the proprietary softwares also we are very, very expensive. I'm Anantha Padmanabhan, and the practical problem we have is when we implement concession in excise duties and things like that, it would be very nice. That's what I thought I would suggest.
Good evening. I think in the morning I started this by saying that we need standards to be endorsed by the government and adopted and forced by the government in healthcare. So the whole day we've been listening to data. Now, honestly, whether data is generated by any kind of device or captured at any point, unless it is compliant to standards, we really wouldn't make much sense. Okay, so therefore, we have to somehow or other ensure that the government actually puts its stamp. We are not going to actually invent a standard for India. We're going to adopt standards. And even the 2010 government, when they set up the committee, they said adopt standards. So all that we need to really do is to force the government to adopt the standards, put the stamp on the standards, and mandate that we all stick to this. So that tomorrow, when we have multiple systems that are built around in this country by different vendors and being adopted by various users, we have a standard to which the systems can comply. So therefore, what I'm suggesting is that we need to, as a community interested in healthcare IT, have to ensure that the government finally puts a stamp to a set of standards for healthcare IT. And one other thing that I want to suggest is, instead of electronic medical records, I think we should refer this to as electronic health records. Okay, so therefore, from now on, let's all start calling it as electronic health records and not as electronic medical records. Thank you.
Since we have mentioned earlier in the resolution that it should be an implementable solution, so out of all these 7 elements, can we add a legal framework for e-health? Because since it's an implementable solution, we do not want, unlike US, wherein lawyers gain much from the medical records or digitization rather than the patient. So in India, can we, to make it more affordable, we can add a legal framework in this element. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a good
suggestion or a request. I think whatever we put, can we at least seek some kind of a time frame within which something is accomplished? Because I think all of us are aware. I know it's a tough ask. I mean, knowing the constraints.
I said 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, some kind, because, no, I think all of us are aware of where the EMR standards committee has been going interoperable.
Let's target that this budget this year's budget.
Yeah.
So we should target that we get together as a group, detail this a bit more, get into, a larger document, put this into, say within the next 30 days, we should meet the Union Health Minister and the Secretary and ICMR. They were supposed to come. We meet all these secretaries, ask for a joint secretary action meeting. Because if 5 secretaries list out saying their approval to this, then it can go to a cabinet. Then we send it to the cabinet and say that by this budget session, something should be enacted. But this is all our own time frame. We can't guarantee it, but it's good to target it.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, if there was a defined time frame, basically what we are saying is that the stakeholders in this process would like these things to be done within a particular time frame. The reason is, as we know historically, a lot of these things have been discussed for years together, but much of it is yet, whether it is law, a statute on telemedicine, whether it is a EMR national standards, whether it's interoperability, everything is still pending. That's why.
What I'm trying to tell you now is not about getting any concession, but I require some clarity on electronic medical records legal framework. Suppose we maintain electronic medical records in the hospital, will the state government or the central government will accept electronic medical record as a legal document? Health record as a legal document. I don't have